Hello, I'm Chris Cummings, and I am the CEO of Petra Technologies. We provide rock-solid IT every day. Today I'm going to be talking about two different types of UPSs. Uninterruptible power supplies, not United Parcel Service. This is going to be the online and the line interactive types. While line interactive has become mostly commonly manufactured and deployed between the 750 VA and the 5000 VA power amperage, advancements in semiconductor technology and manufacturing techniques have brought down the price premium of double conversion online over line interactive, making the choice between the two harder than in the past. Now, selecting the best one requires a little bit more understanding of the trade-offs associated with each type. First, note that IT power equipment gets converted from AC, alternating current, to DC, direct current. The power supply in the device or external to the device does this so that the IT power does not flicker as AC devices do. It's hard to tell that to the naked eye, but a light bulb actually does flicker, and the electronics cannot work with that. The technology is called a switch mode power supply, or SMPS. The SMPS also mellows out the peaks of the AC input and other very brief interruptions. There is a standard for what's an acceptable brief interruption, and that is that the SMPS must be able to ride out at least 10 milliseconds. Now, a line interactive UPS conditions and regulates that the AC power from the utility is generally using only one main power converter. When AC input is present, there is a power interface that suppresses voltage spikes and provides sufficient voltage regulation to operate well within the specifications that I discussed earlier. This is most often accomplished with a passive filter component and tap changing transformer. The main power converter and the inverter block redirects some of the AC power to keep batteries fully charged while the AC voltage is present. This typically requires less than 10% of the UPS power rating so that the components stay cool while it's in this mode of operation. A subtle but important fact about the line interactive UPS operation is that while it filters and conditions the voltage being supplied to the load, it does not alter the wave shape of the current being drawn by the load. Theoretically, the small number of components and cool operation of the main power converter, the inverter block, both contribute to long life and high reliability. So the advantages of line interactive topology is lower electricity consumption, less costly to operate. It's more efficient because of less power conversion is powered or performed when the acceptable AC input is present, and theoretically higher reliability because of the lower component count and lower operating temperatures. And it also has less heat load on the facility, which less heat is produced by the UPS. As its name implies, also coming to the double conversion online UPS first converts the power twice. The AC input with all its voltage spikes, distortion, and other anomalies is converted into DC. This is very similar to the operation of the SMPS in the IT equipment as described earlier. Second, DC is converted back into AC that is tightly regulated by the UPS. In modern designs, an additional battery charging circuit is always included in this type of UPS so that a double conversion online UPS typically has at least 3 power conversion stages. An online UPS is usually smaller than a line interactive UPS for any given power capacity, even though it has more components, typically 3 times as many, and the components are smaller. It also usually includes a bypass circuit that is used if there is an extended overload or if there is a problem with one of the double conversion circuits. Another factor to consider is that the additional energy needed to operate a double conversion online UPS over time is just more power bills. A double conversion online UPS continually operates within the efficiency of 85% to 92%, depending on the design, compared to 96 to 98% for a line interactive version. A 90% efficient 1000 watt UPS, for example, fully loaded will consume only 100 watts of power continuously. This translates roughly into $100 per year of additional utility costs on average. In addition to the utility costs, this 100 watt of heat removed from the environment needs to happen, incurring additional cooling costs that will vary depending on the particular cooling system's efficiencies. Now, I know this might not seem like a lot, but when considering some of all the losses over many of the UPS across the enterprise, or even total lifetime energy consumption of a single UPS, it becomes a significant factor on the UPS total cost of ownership. In comparison, similarly loaded line interactive UPS will incur less than a third as much energy cost per power. But this double conversion online does have a few advantages. It operates less on battery than the input when the input voltage is highly distorted or wildly fluctuating. And the power factor correction provided is regardless of load type. And more compact, lightweight is usually what they come in, and can regulate output frequency even to perform frequency conversion from as little as 50 hertz to 60 hertz and vice versa. So here's a comparison chart for you that shows what it is between the two devices. So to boil it down, in the power range between 750 VA and 5000 VA, both types of UPSs are adequately able to protect IT power equipment from disturbances. However, because of initial costs, operating expense, heat generation, and reliability are primary concerns, line interactive tends to be the primary choice. Line interactive has, in fact, become the efficient and reliable workhorse of the typical IT environment. So I know that was a lot. So until next time, just know that there is a difference in UPS types, and Petra can help get you the right one. Find us on Facebook, YouTube, and on the web at Petra Tech IT. If you found any of this information useful, please share it. And if you have any questions or comments, drop them in the comment section below, and I'll address them in a future video. Thanks.